Today Dr. Colin Abrams will discuss the health of the vagus nerve, and how the height of your vagal tone is important to your overall health. He will discuss why a high vagal tone equals vibrant health, and why a low vagal tone equals poor health. You will also learn how to conduct self-toning of the vagus nerve. Would you like to know how you can consciously tap into the power of your vagus nerve, to trigger inner calm and reduce inflammation in your body? If your answer is yes, then this video was made for you. To understand the function of the vagus nerve, you must first understand the body's autonomic nervous system, ANS. This system controls all automatic functions in your body. These are functions we have little or no conscious control. They include heart rate, blood pressure, sweating, digestion, and the subconscious aspect of breathing. All come under the autonomic nervous system. This system has two main elements. 1. The sympathetic nervous system, SNS, referred to as the fight or flight system, and 2. The parasympathetic nervous system, PNS, referred to as the rest and digest system. The sympathetic system responds to a fight or flight signal as a result of our body's perceived dangers. When this system is activated, your heart rate increases, oxygen fills the lungs, diverting blood from organs to your large muscles. This action prepares you to fight or to flee, escape. The vagus nerve is a part of the parasympathetic portion of the ANS. This nerve controls the functioning of some of the most significant organs in the human body. There are 12 cranial nerves that all come in pairs, helping to link the brain with other areas of the body, such as the head, neck, and torso. The vagus nerve is known as cranial nerve number 10. It is the longest cranial nerve, and is also the longest nerve in the autonomic nervous system. It begins at the brainstem, and it is the only cranial nerve that extends all the way to the abdomen. It is the nerve that dictates a constant and rhythmic heart rate. Vagal tone. Vagal tone is an internal biological process that represents the activity of the vagus nerve. Increasing your vagal tone activates the parasympathetic nervous system. Having a higher vagal tone means that your body can relax and recover faster after stress. Vagal tone is measured by tracking your heart rate alongside your breathing rate. Stress causes vagus nerve instability, along with drinking coffee and alcohol intake, due to their stimulant effects on the body. A low vagal tone is assessed by a small difference between your inhalation heart rate and exhalation heart rate. This is a marker of vagal imbalance. It is observed in functional digestive disorders and inflammatory bowel diseases. Restoring a normal vagal tone is an important goal in such diseases. Among the vagal toning therapeutic tools, deep breathing, physical exercise, and vagus nerve stimulation, VNS, are the most productive. The tone of the vagus nerve is key to activating the parasympathetic nervous system, PNS. Your heart rate speeds up a little when you breathe in, and slows down a little when you breathe out. The bigger the difference between your inhalation heart rate and your exhalation heart rate, the higher your vagal tone. Higher vagal tone means that your body can recover faster after a stressful event. What is high vagal tone associated with? High vagal tone improves the function of many body systems, causing better blood sugar regulation, reduced risk of cardiovascular disease, lowered blood pressure, improved digestion, and reduced migraines. Higher vagal tone is also associated with good moods, reduced anxiety, and better resilience from stress. One of the most interesting roles of the vagus nerve is that it essentially reads the gut microbiome. This in turn initiates a response to modulate inflammation. The gut microbiome can have a positive or a negative effect on your mood, stress levels, and overall inflammation. What are some ailments associated with low vagal tone? Low vagal tone is associated with cardiovascular conditions and strokes, depression, diabetes, chronic fatigue syndrome, cognitive impairment, and much higher rates of inflammatory conditions. Inflammatory conditions that include all autoimmune diseases such as rheumatoid arthritis, inflammatory bowel disease, endometriosis, autoimmune thyroid conditions, lupus, and many more. How do we increase vagal tone? Vagal tone can be increased through any method that could stimulate the vagus nerve. You are genetically predisposed to varying levels of vagal tone, however, this does not mean that you can't change it. Although there are many, here are 7 simple ways to increase your vagal tone. 1. Slow, diaphragmatic breathing. Breathing from your diaphragm, rather than shallowly from the top of the lungs, stimulates and tones the vagus nerve. The way all of us started breathing from the diaphragm as babies. 4, 7, 8 breathing technique is ideal for vagal toning. You are required to breathe in for a count of 4. Hold your breath for a count of 7. Then exhale for a count of 8. This type of breathing tells your body that there is no longer any danger and the emergency is over. This activates the vagus nerve, allowing the body to re-establish a rest and digest state. 2. Humming. Since the vagus nerve is connected to the vocal cords, humming mechanically stimulates it. You can hum a song, or even repeat the sound, Om, similar to the practitioners of Om meditation. 3. Speaking is helpful for vagal tone, due to the connection of the vagus nerve to the vocal cords. 4. Washing your face with cold water. Cold water on your face stimulates the vagus nerve. Taking a cold shower accomplishes the same thing. 5. Meditation. Meditating using positive affirmations, that include, loving and kindness, promotes feelings of goodwill towards yourself and others, and helps to tone the vagus nerve. 6. Balancing the gut microbiome. Eating prebiotic foods or taking probiotic supplements help to tone the vagus nerve. The presence of healthy bacteria in the gut creates a positive feedback loop through the vagus nerve, increasing its tone. 7. Sucking your thumb, or blowing on your thumb, helps to calm the parasympathetic nervous system and tone the vagus nerve. Similarly, sucking your thumb can accomplish the same thing an infant does whenever they need to go to sleep. The implications of such simple and basic practices on your overall health, especially on inflammation in particular, are far-reaching. If you suffer from an inflammatory condition, digestive upset, high blood pressure or depression, a closer look at your vagal tone is highly recommended. We've known for many years that breathing exercises and meditation are helpful for our health, but it is fascinating to learn the mechanism by which they work. Remember, all you need today to monitor your vagal tone is your smartwatch that can monitor your heart rate. Remember, the bigger the difference between your inhalation heart rate and your exhalation heart rate, the higher your vagal tone. This represents good, vibrant health. Thank you for watching the Dr. Colin Abrams Wellness Review on Shirley Media TV. If you enjoy watching the content of this channel, please hit the subscribe button to see more of Dr. Abrams' health and wellness videos. And don't forget to hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to alert you whenever we post new content. Thank you once again for watching. And may God bless.